Mike McCool here with the Royal Examiner. I'm down on Main Street at Royal Oak Computers, and with me is Craig Laird. Craig is the owner of Royal Oak Computers, the owner of the Vine and Leaf, a serial entrepreneur, the president of FRIBA, which we're going to talk a little bit about, and an individual that wants to make Front Royal a great place to live. So
that's right.
We'll just put a little disclaimer. He doesn't live in Front Royal anymore. He moved. He owns all these properties, living in one in Strasbourg.
Yes.
But his heart, he owns a lot of property in Front Royal. His heart and soul is here in Front Royal. So we'll give that disclaimer right at the front, so when people say, "Oh, I know Craig, you don't live here." But anyway, Craig, tell us to start with FRIBA. You've had a recent meeting. We're talking about kind of a rain date for Taste of the Town. We had to cancel it in April, correct?
Yes. Yes, we did have rain, so we have definitely a rain date coming up in September. So on Friday night, September 27th, from 6 to 9 p.m., we'll be downtown here for Taste of the Town again.
What are we going to try something a little different this year?
Well, we've got the regular entertainment. We've got River Driven with Shay Parker. We have a car show. We have all the merchants that want to come and show off their products. We're inviting the community to come down and see what we have. Get just not a taste of food, but a taste of what the town and the county has to offer.
But we're still going to have all the good food that we have.
We certainly are. We'll have the Apple House truck, the fork truck. We'll have all sorts of other local eateries to showcase their product. So you could purchase a tasting ticket, and then that way you could divide that up among the different food vendors, or you could just come down, listen to the music, and hang out and talk to people in the community.
I know we set tables up and chairs, so it's not a stand-up event. You can actually sit down and just talk your heart out.
Yes.
Starts at 6 o'clock?
Yes, it starts exactly at 6 o'clock, and the music will start then, and we'll have wonderful weather, and come and meet your friends and neighbors down here.
So it's great. It's a great event. I mean, we get about 2,000 plus people have come downtown. I don't know of anyone that says they don't like it. They love it. It's just a good family. There's no alcohol.
That's right.
It's bring your kids.
We have a moonbounce. We'll have face painting. We have a magician. Kevin Owens will be back, and all sorts of fun events like that.
It's a lot, and I think people really like it. Because I see them sitting at the table. I come by an hour later, they're still sitting there talking to their friends. So I think it's just a great community event, especially when the weather's been gorgeous for the last 7 years. We've had one rain date, so I think we've did pretty good. So
that's right.
So are we going to try to keep it in the fall, maybe?
Well, we're taking a look at it and see
how it works this year.
Yeah, see which ones work the best.
Well, let's go to step number 2 or item number 2. We're going to talk about this small town program that you got going on. Tell us a little bit about that.
What FRIBA wants to do is to bring positive energy back to help everybody help us make this town what it needs to be. We're not looking at the past, we're looking at the future, and we're taking steps in that direction. So every month we're showing a video from a group called Save Your Town. These are 2 ladies that have been out in rural America, and they've seen what other communities have done. They've seen the missteps, they've seen the good steps, and they see how small ideas and individuals can help create change in the community. So we show one of those videos every month. This month, this coming Thursday, August the 1st, we're going to be talking about the arts in rural communities. So if you're free from 11:30 to about 1 o'clock, come down to Beth Waller's What Matters here on Main Street. Bring your own lunch. If not, we've got a limited selection of boxed lunches from the Apple House, and sit down and discuss. It's only about a 35-minute video this month, but after watching it, we'll have a discussion time as well.
And to say where Beth's place is, right there next to
the Daily Grind,
correct?
Yes.
And right there, middle of Main, right next to the Daily Grind, and she's got a beautiful space in there. And we can meet in there. It's great. 11:30 it starts.
11:30 show up. The video will start at noon.
Oh, at noon. Okay. Because I know we've had really good turnout the last couple of meetings, so it's a great program. You're right. Things are based on attitude. Most things in life are. It still goes on. We elect a new president. Guess what? We get up the next day with the water still worked and the garbage still was picked up and everything worked. but what we get is this attitude. So
No,
I think,
no single event defines us in this community.
Exactly.
We go on and we create our future. We create what people want to see here in Front Royal.
someone was talking to me the other day, and we talked, well, everything's so bad and so bad. And I said, just kind of compare this to a bankruptcy. You have no place to go but up. I mean, so,
And there are so many positive things
Oh,
happening
yes.
in the community. You could sit at a calendar and just sit all day and write down all of the different events and happenings that are happening here in Front Royal and Warren County. People come here and they say, look what this community has, how vibrant it really is, the beautiful downtown, the little unique shops. You don't see that when you go up to the bigger cities. Here in rural America, we really have it all.
That's great, because we have location, location, location.
Yes, we
I mean,
do.
we do have that. We have the river, we have good transportation, we got rail transport, we have an inland
Yeah.
port of all things.
Yes.
How many cities can say they have a port 200 or 100 miles inland, So we have the great transportation, great for businesses. We got plenty of land available still for a lot of industry that can come in and create a lot of jobs for local and get out of this commuting back and forth for living wage type jobs. So I think we have when you look at all the positives, they outweigh complete all the negatives. I think one of the biggest things that we can say is people are now aware of their government.
Yes.
They are participating somewhat now. And before it was just like, oh, well, things were going on. All of a sudden they got a wake-up call and said, hey, I need to get involved. And
Yes.
I think this is a positive thing for people to do. We got to get away from some of these negative comments on social media. But other than that, everything really is positive. So
It really
I think
is.
we
And
need
there's
to
so
work on it.
many delightful businesses that people come and they say, oh, I didn't know that was here. But once you do know it's here, come support it. It's your friends, it's your neighbors that make this a vital community.
People say, well, we don't have any jobs here. When you buy things outside our community, you can't have jobs in the community. You got to buy stuff here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those unique businesses. Let's talk. I see on your shirt there it says the Vine and
Vine
Leaf.
and Leaf.
So let's talk a little bit about that unique business. You were right across the street here on Main Street,
Right.
And last year you moved over to the Royal Plaza. So tell us about that. What's new?
Okay. What's new is we've got a great unique assortment of wines. You won't find these in the grocery store, but the price points you will find very, very good. So come in and you can do wine tastings. We also have over 70 varieties of loose leaf teas. So we know our teas. We can make iced teas. We can make hot teas. You can have a little tea party. You can bring your children in and they can drink from great china teacups. We also have a nice full menu of food. Everything from grilled cheese sandwiches, panini,
I love that flatbread pizza. You make.
flatbread pizzas,
That's good.
lobster bisque soups, artisan salads. People come in and they love the atmosphere that we have. Sit down at the tables, have a glass of wine, have a cup of tea, bring your friends, bring your book clubs. We can also host meetings down there.
It is pretty cool. And it really surprised you. The first thing they said, wow, I didn't know this was here.
Yes.
So we want to make people aware. You also have one more unique business.
We have fudge and chocolates.
Well, you got fudge and chocolates. Yes. I mean, I tried to walk by that case. My wife loves those chocolates you have in the store. So you got tea, you got chocolate, you got wine. What else is there? And food.
Yeah, and the food.
And a great atmosphere.
Yes.
And the air conditioner works really good. So,
Yes.
so especially during the summer. I'm going to just zoom over here a little bit to the left, and we see Royal Oak Computers. We can't not talk about that.
Right.
You've been here now how long, Craig?
This is our 30th year.
Isn't it hard to believe?
Here
30
in
years.
Warren County. We were the first computer company here, and we're hanging in. So we certainly service the most computers and sell computers and help people transition. They have to go from Windows 7 to Windows 10 by the end of this year.
Right.
Yes, so we're doing a lot of that. We do free consultations. We do just about everything in technology, and we're the experts. So let us.
Not just for personal computers, but for businesses as well. I know
right.
you have a great networking capability. You work on networks. You can get businesses connected to the internet and to talking to each other and all that stuff.
Yeah, so if you have a question about technology, well, if we don't do it, we probably know who does.
That's right. You don't say, if I can't do it, I know a guy.
Yes.
I've heard that before somewhere. All right, Craig, you talked about the Vine and Leaf, the Royal Oak Computers, FRIBA, Save Our Town, Taste of the Town. What else can we talk about?
Oh boy,
There's a lot of great things.
There are a lot of great
So
things.
many things. A lot of great businesses on Main Street. actually all through our community. So we just need to look and see, open our eyes, and you'd be surprised at what's here in our town.
Yes, we also have a Facebook page for FRIBA, which is the Front Royal IBA on Facebook. And we're going to be highlighting a lot of unique little businesses just to kind of push them out there. So stay tuned to the Facebook page and see the great things that we have.
That's great. Really appreciate you taking time to talk to us.
Thank you.